the best Super Bowl halftime shows of all time. Hi everyone, welcome back to Factuality. The Super Bowl is a cultural experience far more than it is an individual game. It is a social game that attracts massive crowds. About 98 million people tuned in to watch the Super Bowl in 2019. And while the main attraction for most people is the sport itself, the halftime shows are what all are looking forward to. Today, we look at the best Super Bowl halftime shows of all time. So get a six-pack from the fridge and put your nacho hat on and get ready to be entertained. Be sure to watch till the end to get the full experience. 11. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, 2020. The best snapshot of this festival of Latin culture, and especially hips not lying Latin dance, came when J-Lo was joined in front of an audience by her girl Emmy to sing We Should Get Loud, alongside an armada of other tween young ladies whose moms were, no uncertainty, dance mothering uninvolved. There were additionally kids in lit-up confines spread around the field, and Emmy broke into a chorale of Brought Into the World in the USA, while her mom, wearing one of her many sparkling bodysuits, flaunted a Goliath quill cape with the American banner on one side and the Puerto Rican banner on the other. It was a strong tip of the cap to the current political circumstance of foreigners, especially those from South and Central America. Things proceeded onward from that second with the speed of Shakira shaking her hips. The entire exhibition was unbelievably excited, whipping starting with one phase piece then onto the next before the crowd could even sort out what was happening. There were a lot of features, like J-Lo shaft moving on the tower of the Empire State Building, and the crowd couldn't complete the process of asking, for what reason is Shakira hitting the dance floor with an arbitrary piece of rope, before she had proceeded onward to some other cycle of eccentricity. With two hotshots in excellent condition, it's hard not to be wrapped up in their lovely glittery hug. 10. Lady Gaga, 2017. This mechanically progressed execution incorporated a strict heavenly body of robots, a jump off the top of the arena, and artists throwing sparkling lances that resembled a weapon out of Star Trek. There was even a guitar and a round piano like the one at the Mos Eisley Bar. Lady Gaga has consistently been similar to Ziggy Stardust's bratty, more youthful sister, and that was a subject she adhered to all throughout, from her precious stone telephone for phone to the gem circle she waved to the crowd. In any case, we never got more than that clean public persona. Gaga did hits like Poker Face, Brought Into the World This Way, and Bad Romance, without remarkable re-examination or retooling in the way that Madonna, Prince, and Beyonce did with their old diamonds. Additionally, she didn't have any visitor exhibitions, while the lone covers were those, perhaps, political numbers at the opening. A Lady Gaga show is consistently a marvelous undertaking, and this unquestionably was. However, she expected to project her net more extensive for a particularly comprehensive social occasion. Before we move on, if you think this video provides value for you, then be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the notification so that you get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Be sure to write I subscribed in the comments and participate in our Apple AirPods giveaway once we reach 1,000 subscribers. 9. Michael Jackson, 1993. One more decade, another Jackson. However, this time the closet remained glitch-free. Michael Jackson's 1993 appearance at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California was a defining moment in halftime spectacles, getting quite possibly the most watched occasion in US history. The creation started with Jackson showing up on every one of the setting's gigantic Jumbotron screens, with stunt duplicates at that point showing up on every one of them in a puff of smoke. Jackson himself, dressed like a Middle Eastern despot as envisioned by the craftsman Jeff Koons, at that point showed up star bouncing up onto the focal point of the stage in a passageway of split-second planning, particularly considering he sent the accompanying 2 minutes totally still as the group thundered their endorsement. It is top widescreen Jackson, an arena-measured segue through 80s characterizing hits, Billie Jean, mid-90s songs of devotion, Black or White, and ensemble hefty sing-alongs, We Are the World, Heal the World.
Try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or...
8. Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars, 2016. In spite of the fact that it should be Coldplay's year, they twisted up fundamentally, surrendering the stage to Beyonce and Bruno Mars. Expressed gratitude toward God for those visitor exhibitions in light of the fact that Coldplay's commitment was unadulterated Technicolored upchuck. It resembled a nonconformist van crashed into a paint plant. Things improved once Beyonce appeared dressed as Michael Jackson from his 1993 presentation with an army of reinforcement young ladies for development. Bruno Mars came out with a lot of young men for Uptown Funk, and both of them got down to business in the chicest skirmish of the genders ever. Apologies, every other person. This was Bey's second, and it quickly joins Michael's as perhaps the most notorious. Really awful, all the other things needed to drag her down. Seven. Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Jessica Simpson, Kid Rock, Nelly, and P. Diddy, 2004. Whatever this peculiar subject should be, the genuine thought here was overabundance. Janet going around with incalculable artists on a phase that resembled if the Fortress of Solitude were worked by Cirque du Soleil. Diddy riding a moving stage through an ocean of smoke, Nelly turning out in a monster red vehicle to sing Hot in Here, and Kid Rock by one way or another figuring out how to wear 4 humiliating outfits, counting a raincoat produced using an American banner. Indeed, Justin ripped off Janet's boob covering and we saw a touch of nip. Whatever, it was as yet a great show. 6. Diana Ross, 1996. Diana Ross was viewed as a protected decision for Super Bowl 30, yet just a diva of her greatness could pull off a particularly stunning execution. It gets going with her plummeting from the sky on a starting stage, easing back significantly through a variety of her greatest hits, similar to Infant Love and Stop in the Name of Love, with tuxedo-clad artists all around her. At that point, you understand that Ross has changed her outfit for each and every tune. And afterward, you understand that the monster gold cape she's wearing is gradually encompassing the whole stage as she rises 3 stories noticeable all around, singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And then you understand that a helicopter will land on the field. Diana gets in, waves through the group, and afterward takes off, sitting on the edge of the helicopter. Attempt to top that, Gaga.
We talk about love, love, love. We talk about love.
5. Katy Perry, Lenny Kravitz, and Missy Elliott, 2015. On account of the life-changing and image-capable tricks of the left shark, this presentation will be associated with years to come, yet it was additionally a specialized wonder to see. Perry shows up on the rear of a Goliath lion mannequin while singing Thunder. At that point ended up being hauled around the sky, singing Firecracker, and riding the More You Know Meteorite logo. There were parts to appreciate in the center, in particular bringing Missy Elliott in front of an audience to do her thing on 3, yes 3, of her own melodies. The hallucinogenic 60s pop craftsmanship shading plan was remarkable. Just like the message that Katy sent, at the Super Bowl it is ideal to share the spotlight. 4. Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly, 2001. Another type-grafting megafest, putting together a youngster pop titan, the U.S.'s nearest answer to the Rolling Stones, a rap hotshot, a sovereign of R&B, and a 5-headed outline-besting boy band. The introduction went ahead like a had jukebox, with NSYNC and Aerosmith exchanging hits like Bye and Don't Wanna Miss a Thing, and with NSYNC No Uncertainty startling the backup plans for certain handheld fireworks. Things unquestionably increase in indent for the finale, nonetheless. For Walk This Way, the supergroup roped in an additional couple of entertainers, Spears and Blige. Eventually, in the midst of Joe Perry's guitar firecrackers, you completely expected a kitchen sink on the mic close to NSYNC.
Now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that.
3. Beyonce and Destiny's Child, 2013. On the off chance that the Super Bowl permitted ties, Queen Bey would impart the best position to the following 2 exhibitions. Her 2013 creation was lavish and stunning, while the Every Single Dark ensemble and restrained stylish gave a complexity that different craftsmen can't imitate. The music was right on the money, springing from Insane in Love to Child Boy, and right to Radiance as a dipping finale. It scarcely loses a couple of focuses, however, on the grounds that her exhibition didn't offer enough pastiche. The stage was in a real sense made to appear as though two of her profiles confronting one another, while a monster picture of Beyonce consumed above it. Truly, it was a thoroughly stunningness initiating execution. Yet it did exclude even one outfit change. The solitary visitors were her previous Destiny's Child bandmates, who together sung Single Ladies, which wasn't so much as one of their melodies. In any case, Beyonce just had ladies entertainers on that stage, a commendable change and a groundbreaking message. 2. Madonna, LMFAO, Nicki Minaj, CeeLo Green, 2012. A year after the halftime show accepted its pop sensibilities with the Black Eyed Peas, Madonna showed up as a Greek goddess on a monster litter conveyed by an army of Spartan officers, indicating all the children precisely how it's finished. There was such a great amount on the LED-lit stage at some random time, from the twirling artist and the gospel ensemble to the slackline entertainer. It was excessively. Madonna offered new courses of action of her old melodies, similar to a drum corps variant of Open Your Heart, sung with CeeLo Green and an LMFAO mashup of music with gathering rock anthem. While she loses focus for dedicating huge chants to the dreary single Give Me All Your Lovin', in any event that included Nicki Minaj and a feathered creature flipping MIA. Madonna effectively traveled through a few modes in quick progression, teamed up with other large craftsmen, and made everything look easy as though being at the whirling focal point of 200 entertainers is the thing that she does each Tuesday, perhaps in light of the fact that it is. 1. Prince, 2007. The most perfect Super Bowl halftime execution of all. Sovereign's show wasn't the most excessive, yet even today it excites constantly. In a phase molded in the artist formerly known as Prince image, the purple one opened with the strains of Queen's We Will Rock You, prior to changing gears with Let's Go Crazy. Then the Florida A&M University Walking Band lashed with sparkling lights, participating for another course of action of Child I'm a Star that perceives the historical backdrop of halftime shows past. This melodic excursion veered through fronts of Pleased Mary and up and down the Watchtower, prior to finishing with an enormous scrim shot up into the evening with Prince's giant backlit silhouette projected as he shredded the guitar solo from Purple Rain. Oh, and he did the whole thing in the pouring rain. Who could ever top that? That's it for this video. We hope you liked it, and please do subscribe to our channel to see more of our Super Bowl specials along with other great content in the future. Until next time.